Please learn to share your testimony. Learn to testify. When God does something to you, testify. It doesn't matter how big it is. It doesn't matter how small it is. Testify about it. Talk about the goodness of God. Talk about his love. Talk about his mercies. Talk about what he has done for you. It doesn't matter if those things, the other things you have been praying for, have not yet been answered, but the things he has done for you, testify about them. Your testimony is very powerful. Learn to testify. There are people who don't testify. There are so many things that God has done to them, or maybe to their loved ones, and they haven't testified about those things, which is not good. When you testify, you are actually opening doors for greater things. When you talk about the marvelous things that God has done for you, you are opening doors for greater things. Now, I will read a scripture to you. Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. It says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony." Did you hear? They overcame who? The devil. They overcame Satan by the word of their testimony. So when each time you are testifying, Satan trembles. When you are testifying, Satan doesn't like you to testify, because when you are testifying, when you are talking about the goodness of God, when you are talking about his marvelous works in your life, Satan is trembling. He doesn't want you to testify. So make sure you testify. Each time God does something in your life or in the life of your loved one, testify, talk about it. Now, you must not testify in church. Don't wait until they give you an opportunity to testify in church. You can testify with your loved ones. Those around you, talk about it to those around you. Another account in the Bible is the story of the 10 lepers in Luke chapter 17. Let me quickly go to that account. Luke chapter 17. I will read from verse 15. No, from verse 14. When he saw them, talking about Jesus, he said, "Go, show yourselves to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed. Now, when he saw 10 lepers, he asked them to go and show themselves to the priest. On their way now, they discovered that they were cleansed. So one came back. Verse 15, one of them, when he saw he was healed, came back praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. And he was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, "Were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Verse 18, has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner? Then he said to him, "Rise and go. Your faith has made you whole." He said, "Rise and go," because you have testified, because you have come back to testify, to give thanks to God. You are made whole. Now, there's a difference between being whole and being healed. When you have leprosy, for example, there are automatically you will lose some parts of your body, maybe your nails or other parts of your body. Now, when you are healed, it means that leprosy is gone. You are healed of that leprosy. But when Jesus said you are made whole, it means everything you lose when you were sick is replaced. Everything you lose is replaced. There are people who are healed but are not made whole. Why? Because they don't testify. They don't go back to thank God for what he has done for them. So please learn to testify. Anything that God does for you, go and testify. Talk about it to those around you. If you have an opportunity to testify in church, yes, testify in church. If you don't have an opportunity, talk about it to those around you. And God will open more doors for you. God will do greater things for you. Why? Because you are a testifier. Because you always testify. I trust you have been blessed. Please comment, like and share this video so that many will be blessed. God bless you and see you in the next video.